All right, this is a pretty big book, but this is something that's not very popular, and this is nothing but storyboard art. And so this is what it has in here. And then here is like in Japan it's supposed to be about 20 bucks. I think I paid 20 or I paid less than 20. I think I paid less because the guy selling it, I didn't even realize I had a mark on it. The guy selling it, I think he realized now that uh, most most people here do not care about books like this at all. Um, but to me, this was something that is pretty cool. But it's a storyboard. I think it says yeah. This is a storyboard book or storyboard art book, which is basically how it sounds. It's just an entire huge book going over all of the storyboard art, all of like the ideas, and then like scenes that got taken out or ideas that got changed around, and um, so it's it's not what you would expect. It's not a full on art book. It's not like a reference book. It's just storyboard. So I mean, it is interesting to go through because you'll get stuff like this, right, where it has like the ideas of what's gonna happen and stuff. But like this is like really simple art, right? But then you can get to some spots. Let me see if I can find one. Some spots where they're like really more detailed in. Oh, like this is pretty cool. Let me try to go back. I just saw it. Like this is pretty cool. So like this one to convey the idea, like they took up all of the frames right here to like kind of illustrate more of how they should move around and how the camera should move around, which this is pretty freaking cool. Let me try to see. Oh man, the slipcover is trying to come off. Um, so yeah, so it is really cool to go through it, like especially if it's an anime that you really like. If you find the storyboard book, you could go through it and then see what their ideas were for stuff and like kind of see how it changed or see how they were able to like animate something. And so like for this one, like the storyboard on this one, they took up the four like little, they cut it up into different panels and stuff like that to help within the panel to help like illustrate an idea or to give more emphasis on what's going on. See like this one. See how this one has like more shading to it and then more lines and more details to it to help convey like what's going on versus just a really simple sketch of that. So yeah, it's a huge difference. I mean, not difference. You can get a wide variety of things going on, and like here's a pretty cool one, like the actions going on and like the explosion and the smoke, really cool effects to it and everything. Let me try to flip through. But yeah, you could. Oh, like this is a really good like to convey the depth and the shading. Like it's really quick and rough shading, but it really does help to convey the idea of what they want to happen. Um, and then with it, it's kind of hard because like if you start drawing the tanks, like a lot of them would look the same. Especially like if you don't know the tanks. So I know there's some of them sometimes where they'll have the emblem, the team's emblem on the tank, so that way they could easily identify whose tank that's supposed to be or who's what. And so yeah, it's a really fun book to go through, and I mean this is a really big book to go through and like find scenes or ideas that completely got taken out. Like for whatever reason, they decided against that. Um, I'm still trying to see if I can find one with an emblem. Oh, freak, there's a lot. But yeah, I mean, you're supposed to buy like every single one of them to have like the whole series. But I just bought this one because I have the film reel. I have the film reel, not the entire reel, but just a snippet of it because they would give those out as gifts for going to see the movie, or there's like lottery stuff you could have done to get them. And I have the one of Mika because I do like Mika a lot. When Mika shoots the other tank when they did that whole scene when she jumps over the other tank and stuff like that. Um, I do have that, and I believe it was in this book that had that scene. I still need to like look into this book more and like find the exact page. I have it bookmarked, but freak, I'm having a hard time finding it. Here, I'll just try to flip through it with you guys. Ugh. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like whoever did like this art is very like it really shows like animation, I guess. No, not animation. It really gives a lot of feel to what they wanted to happen. Shoot, I can't find anything good. But yeah. Don't look at that page. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes in this one. I think this is the OVA. Yeah, like this one. Like whoever did this art was really freaking good. Like they did a really good job showing the different people and trying to put emphasis on who the heck is who. Like you can, yeah, you can kind of see who is who and like what teams and what um which group of the girls are supposed to be. So yeah, like yeah, like I said, there's a lot of differences in who did art, and see like this is really cool. Like that whole panel, more art and stuff. Um, the anglerfish stuff. But yeah, so it's a really different. I was using this Ava card as my bookmark. So it's a really cool book. And of course there's other people that do them. I mean other like animes that you can get them for. I just picked up this one because I am a fan of Girls in Panzer, and I did want the storyboard for the episode where Mika destroys that other tank. So I believe it's in this one. I like searched the best I could, and I believe it was in this one. And I have like the little film reel to match the part where she tells her to fire and she knocks out that other tank, so that help the girls win and the overall fight. Because like to me that's like the coolest part. All the tank battle stuff is like the coolest part of the whole show, and it's like in the newer ones they're in Unreal Engine. So if you have a really good surround system or really good speakers. I have studio speakers, and when you watch it, it's really freaking cool to watch it with really good audio because when you have the tank, tank itself and like the ammunition cells like flying by and stuff like that, you really feel it. It's so trippy when you hear like the ammunition shells like flying and whizzing like whirling and whizzing past you. It's really freaking cool when you have a really good sound when you watch the newer movies that have the Unreal Engine that are all the tank scenes and everything. But yeah, really interesting book. It's really different. Not a very easily to pick up book just because not too many people care about storyboards. But if you can find one, sometimes like I believe I paid under $20 for this book. Sometimes they can be extremely cheap, and I mean this is a monster of a book. I mean 732 pages, and I think there's 4 of these books for this set to complete it. No, this should be the last one. There should be 3. There should just be 3. There's 2 more, but I got this one because this has Mika's scene in it, which is my favorite part when she just destroys the other team. If not, you could just watch that. Just watch that clip. If you like that clip, you might be interested in the show. But that's like the best way I could recommend it is if you just watch that clip when Mika fights with her tank. So yeah, so that's all I got for this one. So thanks for watching.